For the majority of the Western world, homework was something done while attending school, and once you graduated and entered the working world, there's been a separation of home and work. This paradigm was in place for over a century and has become an ingrained feature for the majority of society. This fell apart most recently, on a global basis, in February of this year with the pandemic. As we approach the 6-month point in this shift, people are not settling in or adjusting. Rather, they're still in a major state of flux and change. As the school year rolls around for a traditional start, now it's going to be the central residence is your home, school, work, restaurant, playground, and location for homework and overtime from work, all in the one place and all on an unescapable 24/7, 365 schedule. Not only does this change the character and role of the house, but it changes the roles and characters of everyone sheltering in place in the house. The elimination of the structure for going out, coming back, time apart, time together, and time with others disappears when it's all in one place, and the out and back is just going room to room. While this adjustment is new to many, and especially those road warriors whose life has been spent mostly on planes, buses, boats, cars, or hotels, but not to all of us. There are some of us who've been living and managing the unification of a single location, home, school, work, restaurant, and playground. I managed in this unification for over 30 years as I owned my own business. For many small businesses, that's been the case. For others, the unification was driven by health issues or other family members in need that required their attention. For some, the creative nature of their work took precedence over the time clock and calendars, and they've also had this unification. Whatever the reason, the reality was it took 6 to 18 months to be able to assess what your home-work unification looks like and find a schedule, the correct furniture, the correct space to make it all work with the other people in your house. So the stress that you have because you've not adjusted and now you continue to have is known and is going to take a while to get there. There are 3 things you have to put together in order to get there. 1 is the time. 2, a sense of purpose for what you're trying to get from the work or school that you're now going to bring back into your home. And 3, a place to start. And that is with defining who you are when you're home and who you are when you're at work. Until you separate the tasks and the associated persona that go with it, you can't split up the spaces and you can't split up the time. This is where you should start, by identifying and defining who the real you is and what your goals are. Pulling this description out as the main point for your home-work unification. This leaves what you have left is work, school, and society. This is things such as, do you like working with a light or a window? Do you like to face the window or have it at your back or your side? Do you like the room warm or cold? This describes you and your preferences. At work, your space and location are defined by somebody else and you're forced to adapt. In your home and your home work environment, you're allowed to define it. You must define yourself and the individual world position you hold in life for it to be your home. This becomes a priority. It defines what's important in the world to you and what drives the attraction for you and your energy to your goal. So your homework is to understand who you are and how to realize how to get there on a regular basis. Then work falls to being everything outside this. Your home where you work can now be realized.